Dominican Republic.
The Hispaniola island, where Dominican Republic is located, was discovered by Christopher Columbus in 1492. When they arrived there, the territory was inhabited by Arakan-speaking Taino. The area was colonized by the Spanish, who killed almost all the natives in a short time and then trafficked African slaves to work in the sugar industry. The Spanish also built churches and monuments. After that, they settled the colony of Santo Domingo and gave the west part of the island, current Haiti, to France in 1697. 1 century later, France controlled all the island. In 1814, the Spanish reconquered the west part of the island. The territory got independence in 1821 and was renamed as the independent state of Spanish Haiti. However, Haiti's troops invaded and occupied the area 1 year later, in 1822, and only in 1844 the land was set free and inhabitants adopted the name Dominican Republic. In 1861, the country was attached to Spanish territory.
Before the arrival of Christopher Columbus, the Santo Domingo island was populated by Aboriginals. They were organized in 5 areas ruled by a chief. Each territory led by a chief was called Quisqueya. When the colony was settled, the colonizers founded the first church, the first university, and obviously, after a while, they started to break their agreement with the natives. During the 16th century, the Hispaniola was economically successful. However, when the Europeans discovered the other lands, such as North and South America, the island was forgot and became a poor country. After the independence of the island, Dominican Republic was invaded by the USA between 1916 and 1924. The General Trujillo governed the country as a tyrant between 1930 and 1961. In the following year, there was a new election and 7 months later, a military coup took place and started a civil war. The militaries were defeated in 1965. North American and Brazilian troops occupied the area in 1866. A new election was carried out.
In Dominican Republic, there are 10,007,000 people. Approximately 90 million people living in urban areas. In this country, 74% are Euro-Africans, 50% are Europeans, and 11% are Afro-Americans. The life expectancy is 71.8 years. The population of the Dominican Republic is mostly Spanish-speaking. The local variant of Spanish is called Dominican Spanish, which closely resembles other Spanish vernaculars in the Caribbean and the Canarian Spanish. In addition, it has influence from African languages and borrowed words from indigenous Caribbean languages, particular to the island of Hispaniola. The Human Development Index of Dominican Republic is 0.663.
The Dominican Republic's festivals show the whole range of cultural influence which make the country so unique. Every city and town in the country holds its own fiesta, party, while some places host several. These are often preceded by a novena, a 9-day run-up of mini celebrations and processions before the big day. Examples of holidays: Epiphany, 6th January. Lady of Altagracia Day, 21st January.
The Dominican Republic has the 80th largest economy in Latin America and it's the largest in the Caribbean and Central America region. It's an upper middle income developing country primarily dependent on mining, agriculture, trade and service. Tourism is also a great important sector in the economy. Currency of Dominican Republic is Dominican peso. Gross domestic product (GNP) is $45.8 billion. GNP per capita is $4.202, and the foreign relations are World Bank, Real Group, OAS, WTO, and UN.
About religion in Dominican Republic, 95% are Christians, 2.6% have no religion, and 2.2% are from other religions. In the 80s, the unemployment, inflation, and the dollar value rising contributed to a third wave of Dominican Republic immigration. Today, Dominican Republic immigration is still high. In 2012, there were nearly 1.7 million people from Dominican Republic living in USA. The number of Dominican immigration to Puerto Rico got increased and almost 70,000 Dominicans living there since 2010. This number was declining slowly as a result of the economic crisis of Puerto Rico in 2016.
Dominican cuisine is predominantly Spanish, Taino, and African. The typical cuisine is quite similar to what can be found in other Latin American countries. One breakfast dish consists of eggs and mango. The lunch usually consists of rice, meat, beans, and salad.
Oi, meu nombre es Evelyn Jimenez, soy dominicana, moro ya aquí en Brasil casi 2 años, vivo con mi esposo y con mi filia tiene 12 años, tengo 38 años de edad y por enquanto solo trabalho aqui em Brasil, agora não estou estudando.
Onde você mora exatamente aqui em Joinville?
Barrio Fato. Encuentro que el estilo de vida aquí para los extranjeros es bueno. No tienen ese racismo, hay facilidades para trabajar y las cosas van marchando bien para mí, por enquanto. Para mí ha sido un poco, ay meu Dios, que mi portugués es malo. Ha sido un poco complicado, por un lado. En mi país, eu trabalhava de secretária, tomando llamada telefónica, dando servicio al cliente, falando con la persona. Pero aquí se me complicó un poquito para trabajar en mi área porque no falo un portugués fluyente. Mi portugués es malo. Para superarme, tener mejor vida, darle un mejor futuro a mi filia e avançar.
E você escolheu Joinville?
Meu esposo já morava aqui. Me entende?
Ele é de lá também?
Não, ele é haitiano. En ese caso se parece muito la comida de aquí y de allá. Lo único que varía es el nombre. Ejemplo, aquí frango en mi país es pollo, feijón en mi país es habichuela, arroz es arroz, pero se come igual. Sí, allí moraba en una casa de mi madre, mi mamá. Ela mora muitos anos em Estados Unidos, aí ela deu essa casa para mim, para minha filha, para que moráramos. Parte atrás morava meu irmão com sua esposa e sua filha. E minha família é muito unida. Sempre los fines de semana, minha irmã ia a minha casa compartir com seus filhos, seu esposo. O nós íbamos donde ela. Muy. Para mí el portugués no es difícil, sino es que como falo todos los días mi lengua con mi esposo, con mi familia, ahí se me complica para pronunciarlo con ustedes. Pero el portugués para mí es fácil porque tiene un poco como de español. ¿Entiendes?
É parecida a língua.
Es parecido al español. Cuando alguien fala, un ejemplo, un portugués que es como tipo sotaque, ahí es que me confundo, pero si una persona fala portugués directo así como você que me está haciendo preguntas y yo estoy entendiendo todo, no es difícil el portugués. No es difícil porque mi afilia no sabía nada. Ella tiene 2 años aquí en Brasil y ella fala contigo como que ella fuera brasileña. Bueno, a veces eu falo, extraño mi familia con mi compañera de trabajo. Ella me dice, extraña. Yo digo, extraña significa saudade. Saudade de você. Não me entende?
Estranho significa saudade?
Sim.
Com o mesmo significado que tem pra gente, de sentir falta de alguém.
Exatamente. O que significa aqui a palavra estranho?
É...
Algo não conhecido.
Também se usa essa palavra já para algo que não conheço.
Ah, tem 2 significados então.
It was interesting to research and know even more about Dominican Republic and see that its culture is similar and at the same time so different from Brazil.
We learned new words, we learned even more about festivals, culture tradition of Dominican Republic.
We met and talked to a native from there, and it was amazing. We started to see beyond our own problems. This research made us think thoroughly about empathy and respect.